Welcome to the Redeemed Otaku Podcast YouTube channel. I'm Bex, and this is...
Encyclo.
So, if you have listened to our podcast, which, if you haven't...
Shame! For shame! What are you doing here?
The link
Stop!
will be
Go
in
download.
the description. But
Subscribe.
Our most recent
Now.
episode... Our most recent episode highlighted our time at Collecticon in Chicago.
Very cool.
So this video is to highlight all the goodies that we got.
We did do some collecting.
We did.
So the first thing we did...
But we did not do any conning.
Well, you might not have. First thing we did was... the main reason we went...
The main reason.
We found out that the voice actress... for the original U.S. release of Sailor Moon was going to be there fighting evil by moonlight, or daylight, and winning love. Wait. How does that go? She was going to do something like that.
Now you got me confused.
I know, I'm like, wait a minute now, because I sing it. I've never tried to say it like that.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning
yeah,
love by
that makes
daylight.
sense.
Okay.
That makes sense, because by
But
moonlight...
I'm doubting myself
By
now.
moonlight, she's Sailor Moon,
Right.
all right?
Right.
And that's her time to shine, as it were,
Yes.
as the Princess of the Moon.
Yeah, Princess of the Moon.
Yeah. And then during the day, she's just a girl. I'm just a girl. And she's very quirky.
Mm-hmm.
And she has Cinnabons on her head.
No, she has meatballs.
Meatballs on her head.
Meatballs.
I much prefer... I mean, I love meatballs, so I can't say I prefer them. But it depends on the mood. Like, right now, I really want some ice cream. And I don't have any desserts in the house, so I'm like...
I have cookies.
Cinnabons.
I don't know.
I know, I buy you desserts.
I know.
I wish I had someone to buy me desserts.
So, on that note...
What's it? See?
We went to go
F-sharp.
see Terry Hawks.
Yes. The second voice actress for
Second.
Sailor Moon.
And my personal favorite.
Why?
And I think the one who embodies the character of Serena, the English name, and Sailor Moon. Like, she does a really good job of distinguishing between the human, girl aspect.
Human girl. I'm just a girl.
And the Princess of the Moon and heroine and pretty soldier Sailor Moon.
Right,
so,
and sometimes a bride.
Sometimes a bride.
We don't know why.
So...
Except it's kind of like going Super Saiyan for guys. Girls put on a bridesmaid dress and become epic. Or not a bridesmaid, bride dress.
Yes.
And that's when they truly become the most powerful magical creatures of all, when they are getting married, I guess. So, girls,
I mean, keep that
that's
in
the
mind.
message.
Keep that in mind. I mean, if you want true power, go get married.
Go get married. Oh, and she eventually has children, as we know, because
yes.
they come back in time to train with her. Spoilers.
So, anyways, if you haven't watched Sailor Moon, then none of this makes sense.
No, actually, you have now basically watched Sailor Moon.
Okay.
I didn't mention Tuxedo Mask. I'm not going to spoil everything.
No. But we went to go see Terry Hawks, and I got her signature and her autograph.
Very cool.
Which I got it on one of my original VHS.
Look, guys, pull it out so people can see what that looks like, because I bet you some people don't know. See, when we were kids and we wanted to watch a movie, there was a machine that was at least that wide, actually quite a bit larger.
Yeah, it was more like
and you
double.
Carefully push this in, very carefully, until, although not always, and then you'd feel like this catch, and then it would pull in all by itself the rest of the way.
Grab it in.
This little door here, I'm not going to do it,
will
will open to reveal what we call tape. Now that's a 4-letter word, T-A-P-E. Oh,
okay.
Let me put it so you can see. It says Sailor Moon.
So there was 4 episodes on this VHS, and Terry
And that
Hawks,
is about as many episodes as a VHS would hold.
Yeah, and she did 3 of the episodes. So I had her sign, of course. Well, when they asked me, what do you want her to say? I was like, I don't know. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
but they had a few things already prepared.
They had suggestions
Yeah.
because most of us
people
are
are
a little
introverts and
introvertish when we get in front of a bunch of strangers.
Your brain kind of like turns
Click.
off. So I chose Don't Call Me Meatball Head. So it says to Becky, don't call me Meatball
In
Head.
the Japanese, I believe it's
Bun.
more better translated Bunhead.
Yes, but in
the original English, they
Deep
took liberties.
English dub, they said Meatball Head.
I say original English, but it's the original English dub.
Yeah.
They did take liberties
So,
with the translation.
Sailor Moon, aka Terry Hawks.
Very cool.
Very, very lovely. I was very excited and very happy, and that's probably going to be one of my prized possessions.
And we do need to find a way to kind of put it behind
I know.
plexi
I need
or
to
something.
put it on something to preserve it.
Yep.
So we
she gave you candy too.
Oh yes.
She's from Canada. Oh, Canada.
I don't know if I'm gonna eat it yet.
Land. It's maple candy.
It is maple candy.
And maple candy is delicious. Maple's delicious.
So,
it was Collecticon.
It was Collecticon.
And it was mostly cards.
More cards.
Yeah, I would see an occasional comic, some stuffed animals.
Yeah, very little toys.
Sorry,
very little
plushies.
Yeah.
When we were kids, they were all. Nobody called them plushies or stuffies. They were stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
So, I don't know.
It is.
Whatever.
It's strange.
I'll call them stuffed animals.
We call them what we want.
So we got a few things. We were just picking up a few small things because we were on a limited budget, so we were trying to be very careful with our spending.
Right, and I'll be honest with you, it was overwhelming.
It
Didn't know what booth to stop at. I mean, you turn in one direction and there's
you got
Pokemon cards, like ancient Pokemon cards from days long gone, or Magic cards. You turn in another direction and there's crystals with etchings of your favorite Pokemon inside with glow lights coming through them. And you turn in another direction and there's swords, axes, hammers, more than enough weapons for everyone.
I forgot to grab one of the things that we got.
Okay, well.
So, let me show you some of the things we got, and then I'll pause the video and we'll go and grab the other things. So, some of the things we got was, they had, of course, Magic cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a pack of Lost Caverns of Ixalan, which has a chance at Jurassic World
right.
card.
Gotta get
And
the dinosaurs.
I had to try it, Collecticon.
Yeah.
Buy a pack.
It was a good price, actually, for a
like
collector show. Yeah,
yeah.
Pretty decent.
And since this is a podcast that features a YouTube channel that features anime as well, I got Review Starlight, which is a magical girl show that came out, I think, in 23.
Right. It's basically, Mom,
ago.
can we have Sailor Moon? We have Sailor Moon at home.
It's basically
Sailor Moon at home.
It's basically, wow, Revolutionary Girl was super popular.
Oh,
can we do that
so
again?
Mom, can we have Revolutionary Girl Utena?
Yes.
No, we have Revolutionary Girl Utena at home.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So
That's obscure then.
It's the movie, which I haven't seen the movie yet. To be honest with you, I've
Spoilers.
only watched the show. I haven't watched the movie. People like the movie, so maybe I'll just try and watch the movie. But I got a pack of those.
Spoilers.
We also got a pack of... Oh, no. So we went to a booth that was really cool. Had a bunch of stuff. He had deck boxes, Magic deck boxes for like $3.
Yeah, it was a pretty good price. Official Magic, too.
Yeah, and I got one with a white dragon on there. And then we got some MetaZoo, which
apparently we were told they just rebooted MetaZoo. We opened MetaZoo a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit of a fan of cryptids. So yeah, kind of excited to see what we get here.
So we'll be opening up these.
I need to find out if there's like I'm sure there is. We need to find out if there's like a starter deck or something so we can get a couple.
We need to go to our local card store.
Yeah, see if they have any.
And talk to them about that.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I'm doing next. Okay, and then we got the Pokemon Sun and Moon Lost Thunder.
And why do you think we did that? Anybody? Yes.
Shuckles!
So, in a weird turn of fate, Bex's choice ended up being Magic, and my choice ended up being Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's kind of a reversal of the way things would normally go.
Back to what you were saying, the Pokemon was It was overwhelming.
It was very overwhelming.
I didn't know where to look.
Especially in a time when you walk into your local game store sometimes, you'll go into Walmart or Target and find no Pokemon. Or just the very dregs of the bottom of the Pokemon pile.
Like the
like
random 20 cards.
There's 20 cards in here. There's probably one hollow.
Yeah, so...
That somebody else has pawed through.
Right.
In a sweatshop somewhere.
So we decided to go on a Shuckle hunt while we were there at Collecticon.
Just see if there's any Shuckles.
And we did find some Shuckles. We didn't find a Shuckle plushie, even though there was thousands of plushies between like 2 or 3 booths.
I mean, really cool plushies
we
too.
were looking.
And we're talking Pokemon plushies.
Yeah.
Like, you name the Pokemon, it probably was there.
It had like Dialga and Palkia and, you know, kind of the weird...
Gyarados and shiny Gyarados and...
Yeah, and it had shiny ones too, yeah. So we went on a Shuckle hunt and we tried to find... I kind of perused some of the singles, but... Again, it was overwhelming.
Yeah, and you would have spent a lot of time trying to find a Shuckle.
So we decided to look for...
Out.
Yeah, we decided to look for not vintage packs, because the vintage packs are too out of our price range.
And they're overpriced. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
Because the chances of getting a hit out of one of them, the chances of getting a grade 10 Charizard is ridiculous.
So I landed on looking for Sun and Moon Lost Thunder, which has a chance at a Shuckle. So we bought 1 pack, and then we bought a dollar store pack, which has 3 cards in there. And the 3 cards can be any card in the set. So we could pull rainbows, we could pull ultra rares,
Sky's
blah,
the
blah,
limit.
blah, or we could just pull energies.
Probably just Pikachu.
We'll see. But we also got something else. So I'm going to pause the video, and then I'll restart it, and then we'll start opening. Okay, so one of the things that we bought...
Actually, the first thing...
It is one of the first things.
I think it was before we bought any cards.
Yeah, it is one of the first things. We came across this table that had buttons.
Like, they custom made them.
Yeah, Pokemon buttons. And we found...
Probably from old Pokemon cards.
We found... Shuckles!
3 different variants in the same bin. Like, it was wild.
Yes!
How? I don't know.
Yeah, we found one was just laying on the table, so that was like, oh my goodness, a Shuckle button.
Yeah.
And then she says, oh, they're 3 for $5.
Yeah, like 3 for $5
Wow.
bucks. So let's see what else we can find.
Let's start looking through this. A big acrylic bin that has buttons, and we ended up finding 2 more Shuckles.
Like,
so
pretty epic.
it was.
And that's when we were like, oh, we should find Shuckles.
Yes.
And we failed for the most part. So
We did.
People up the Shuckle game. Come on.
Yes. Okay. So now we're going to start opening our cards, and I'm going to start with the Lost Caverns of Ixalan and see if we can find some Jurassic World.
Oh, down in that cave where there's an inner sun.
Oh, this is... I got... Oops, sorry.
You got tokens. Useful to have.
I got tokens. Okay. Is this... All right. Tokens. Yeah, I'm going to just flip them over. And yay, I got a pretty art. Pretty art. Nice.
What is it of?
It's like farmland.
Oh, yay.
And then a castle or something?
Oh, that's perfect. We live in Indiana, and there's more than corn in Indiana.
Restless Prairie is what it's called.
Sometimes there's castles, too,
Sometimes
apparently.
I guess. All right, Hidden Cataract.
No, I
Walk
have those
with
ones.
the Ancestors, which has dinosaurs on there.
To start.
In the Presence of Ages.
The Presence of Ages.
Didact Echo.
Ooh.
Basking Capybara.
Oh, capybara. My favorite.
Staggering Size.
I'd have a capybara if I could. But then you'd have to have more than one.
Yeah.
Because they're social animals.
Cavernous Maw.
How many do you think you'd have to have? 6?
3?
Oh, man, that
6 is
seems
a lot.
low. Yeah, but you always see them in little herds.
Yeah.
Are they called herds or like flocks?
I don't know. Or a pack.
Let us know in the comments below if
you
capybara are herds or flocks or whatever. Wow.
Bunk. The Great Mistake.
Clearly.
That is a A true statement. Pit of Offerings.
Oh, that sounds great.
Captain Storm. Carmen.
A little worried we're not going to see another dinosaur.
I can't read that word because her hat is.
Well,
or his hat.
Probably it.
All right.
I don't know. You know I can't see those words from here.
Treasure map.
Aw, we needed one.
Panicked Altosaur.
At the disco.
No.
It is a dinosaur, though.
It is. We did get some dinosaurs.
We gotta say, we did see some dinosaurs.
We did get some dinosaurs.
It wasn't a complete loss.
That is true. That is true.
Even in Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, there were non-character dinosaurs. They just happened to be in the background, right? Where you weren't like, oh, what is that? They were just there.
What do you mean by that?
There were background character dinosaurs, like extras.
Okay.
Especially in
guess.
World.
Okay.
Especially in World, where they
So-
really hammed up the computer animation.
True. All right, let's do the Review Starlight.
Oh, Revolutionary Girl Utanama.
This is Timu Revolutionary Girl Utena. I'm sorry if anybody loves this show.
Was it your favorite?
It was okay. I mean, it was okay.
It scratched an itch.
It was beautiful.
A lot of modern anime is gorgeous.
And they sang while they fight, which was really cool.
That is cool. And now I vaguely remember that.
It was
I
really
think I
cool.
was kind of making fun of it, but
Okay, I have no idea what I'm looking at.
just tell us what it says. What is the card?
This
say?
is Spring Camellia gave me tomorrow's hope. The summer iris I made a promise to. The autumn leaves bid me farewell. The winter Narcissus. I slashed down. I think it's supposed to be a flower. So.
Yeah, it's like what the family that daffodils and stuff are in.
Oh, they're kind of cool.
They're very pretty cards.
There's a lot going on in here. Day before the field trip, Futaba Isuragi. Okay.
Oh, there's
okay.
names. Okay.
All right, this is flower. I gotta pay attention to. Okay. Flower of the Gambling Den, Karuko Hanayagi. And then day before the field trip. This is Everyone's Future Path, Claudine Saijo.
No, she sounds French.
This is Seeking a New Stage, Maya Tendo. And this is Path Adorned with Cherry Blossoms, Futaba Isuragi.
Sakura. Cherry blossoms.
This is Natural Disposition on the Board, Maya Tendo.
Is that two of Maya Tango?
Yeah. Aiming for the gold medal, Hikari Kagura.
Aww. Nothing like a gold medal.
And another Stage Girl of the Silver Screen, Maya Tendo. And then,
That one made the
what is
camera
this
shake.
one? Yeah, I know. Blooming Rage. Let's take it outside.
He's like, oh, you coming at me with that blooming rage?
So those are pretty cool.
They are. I rather like them.
They feel really nice. Okay,
Nice.
but none of the main girl.
Well, which is best girl in this?
this one's a shiny one. I can't.
Oh.
There you go. Camera.
You have to choose best girl.
Out of this.
Yeah, you
Well,
have
we
to.
got a lot of Maya Tendo.
Well,
And I don't want. See, they all have different weapons too, which was kind
Okay.
of cool too. I liked that. You know, some had
so
like, a bow and
suddenly
arrow, and then
this show is getting
the
better
girl
and better.
who had the big pike. Was it a pike with a big axe?
I
on
didn't
it?
watch it.
That was kind of cool.
Pike with an axe.
Was it a pike?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It was a big like axe. It was kind of cool. Well, I don't know. They all Futaba Isuragi.
You just go by their face, not their name. Goodness.
Okay. Let's do Maya Tendo.
Okay.
We got a sparkly one with her, so.
There you go.
Yay!
Can't go wrong with that.
Well, that was fun. That was fun.
Yay.
I like it.
Magical girls are magical.
They are. Okay, so what are we doing?
Let's take a look at the Meta
Let's do
Zoo.
the Meta Zoo.
So we bought these at a booth that they were very friendly. I'll not that we had like horrible people that we
Right.
were dealing with, but some are like, you're gonna buy something, you're gonna leave, and I totally get that.
Right,
I really do.
right.
But and not that anybody said that, but you could get that kind of feel.
Yeah.
And then some people just, you know, if you buy, you know, not even saying anything. If you buy something, that's great. I'll sell it to you, but they're not there to talk.
Right.
And then these guys were all about like being super informative about
Yeah.
magic cards and
He was
the
a Sailor.
Metazoo and
He
stuff.
was a Sailor Moon fan.
Yeah,
so
he was
I
very
showed him
excited.
my VHS and yeah.
So they gave us a business card. Gonna show it off, and hopefully, you know, you can see it. Go give them a
Go check out their
look.
website.
See, fast shipping, low price.
Yeah.
And their prices did seem to be pretty reasonable.
Like I said, the deck box was like $3, and the Metazoo were only like $4 a pack. So pretty good price.
They're out of Kansas. So since we were in Chicago, we can honestly say they weren't in Kansas anymore.
Right.
Metazoo.
Metazoo. Okay, here
Let's
we
see
go.
what kind of amazing monsters we get.
Here we go.
Okay, that's looking pretty familiar. Yep.
There's 11 cards in these. I don't think there was that many in the last.
I don't remember. I'll be honest with you. It's been over 2 years since we opened them.
Okay.
And I said that whole thing half yawning.
Yeah, you did.
It was wild.
All right. Well, let's perk it up a little bit.
Yay.
This is a snipe.
Okay.
You know, if you go
Like a snipe
hunting.
hunt, yeah.
Snipe hunting. Spiked collar.
Okay, I think that's like a tool or something.
This is Terra.
Oh, these cards are looking really good.
Rolling Thunder.
I'll be honest with you, I think they might...
Ooh, Azaban. It's a trickster creature.
Looks
It's
like
a
a
raccoon.
little raccoon.
It's a raccoon. Ziz. This is an elemental phoenix, looks like. Rainbow Crow.
Wow, somebody
you go.
really ran with this. So,
Mapig Trophy.
What we were told is that a artist for Magic is the one who revived the property, and I'm definitely seeing that influence.
Yeah. This is a Knife's Edge.
Wow, I'm really liking the art on these
sparkly
cards.
one. Bridgewater Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice hollow.
What's our hit?
Ooh, this one has a star on it. This is a phoenix. Oh man, that is cool.
That
I
is
don't think
really
the
cool
video
looking.
is gonna catch it. Man, that is pretty. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, it's another star.
I'm thinking that must be rare.
Borderless. Yeah. Sun Wukong. Creature, unique. He's trickster. Nice. I think that's
I definitely
pretty
feel like they're
cool.
getting into some really interesting territory with some of these.
And this is your Earth Aura.
Huh.
Wow.
Which I think is like your energy.
I think this one's textured too. Ooh, it has texture.
Oh, wow. I really like that.
Nice. I have no idea on the rarity.
Well, I'm going to make the assumption because the ones that came up last were the stars, and they were also pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that they might be our rares.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's like a I have no idea. Is this a
Might still be too new to kind of really have a market for it yet.
ultra rare? I
Don't know.
All right, so let's go.
If you know, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Second pack of Metazoo. River Bluffs mural.
Nice.
Oh,
Is that
it's
the
a
Paisaw bird?
Yeah.
That's the Paisaw bird!
That is the
That's a
Paisaw
Midwest
bird.
thing.
Yep.
No doubt. We've seen that in
Yeah,
person.
I've seen it. Yeah.
That's wild.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's on the side of the Mississippi River in Illinois.
Yep.
And southern Illinois, obviously, but...
Griddle Greaser Pete. Okay. Looks like a pig.
Little pig man.
Let's see. Secured facility.
Okay, we're really going to have to figure this game out because
yeah.
I'm really enjoying some of this stuff.
Nature's Wrath.
Plus, we have some old cards now that might be,
Snipe.
another snipe.
Rolling Thunder. Static Wand.
Okay. Little static, little wanding.
Back for Seconds.
Back for Gammon.
I'm not sure what creature that is.
Let's see if I can...
Oh. I don't know. He's got a pig. He's pulling pigs up
I
from
really
the farm.
don't know.
He's got one eye, like tentacles coming out of his mouth. I don't know.
Kind of looks like a dragon, maybe.
Kind of.
Of some kind.
Look at this dragon! Cumberland
he's very
dragon.
cute.
Oh, I like him.
He's a cute boy.
Oh, and then a holy warp egg.
Well, that's a thing.
Nice. Oh, and then another Cumberland's dragon.
Wow, is it the same one?
Is it the same one?
No.
I mean, it's the same, different art.
Yeah, different art variants. Interesting.
But is it the same card? You may declare the mission. No, it's a different creature unique. Huh, so it's a different card. And then, Air Aura.
Nice.
Wow, those are cool. I'm sorry.
Those are really cool, and it might be a new obsession.
Oh no! We don't have the money for a new obsession.
I know.
We barely have enough
Well,
money for our current
guys, if you
obsessions.
want, you can support us, and maybe we'll have some more money for obsessions. So I'm gonna cough my head off because of that fan.
Pause.
So, sorry.
Okay. Now, it's time for
A Shuckle hunt.
a Shuckle hunt. Yes. There we go. What should we open first?
Time for a transition.
I think we're going to be opening up the Lost Thunder dollar pack.
Nice.
All right,
Yeah, let's see what the dollar pack holds.
let's go for it.
That would be crazy if there was a Shuckle.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Not even close, right?
Oop, okay, so let's...
Well, we saw kind of a slight reveal of something.
Right. So this is cool. I mean, Sun and Moon packs, I've never opened this pack of cards before, so I don't know what that is. Extra card. Collect and battle. Bleh. Okay. We're just going to flip it over.
Shwink.
Cutie Fly.
Aw, not a Shuckle.
Not a Shuckle. Shedinja.
Not a Shuckle.
And an energy.
The thunder definitely rolled on that camera, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I hit the camera. I'm kind of working at an angle here, so. Okay, well.
Energy!
That's what you get with the dollar store packs. You never know what you're going to get. You can get something and you can get nothing. So, in this case, we got nothing. But,
I thought you
now
liked cutie flies.
is the time
For the big pack.
for the big pack.
The big one.
Let's pull it out.
Yoink.
Pull it out.
Pull it out of its protective garments.
Yes. When did this pack come out?
Should I open it? Or should I keep it sealed?
2018. Nice. So this is like a 7-year-old pack.
Yep. This was actually kind of right before you got back into it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, ooh, I keep hitting the
I don't
camera.
know.
I'm sorry. All right. I'm going to flip it over. Should I try? I think it's. I don't know. I'm not gonna do the dark card trick. We're just gonna go.
Yeah, because we don't know what the trick is on this one.
We're just gonna go. All right. So a Meryl.
Of course, that means we're gonna get like an energy last. Onyx, I know that one by sight.
Onyx. Morlul.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like a mushroom or flower.
I know what it's not.
It says illuminating Pokemon.
I know what it's not.
It is not a Shuckle.
Mm.
Mareep. Wurmple.
Ooh.
Lost Blender. Ooh, so that's the reverse hollow. So the next one I think is rare.
Well, you want to start pulling from the back?
No, let's just go. Let's just go.
Yeah, Shuckle ain't gonna be.
Nihilego. What in the world?
What is he?
Sorry, I've never heard of this Pokemon
What is he
before.
called?
Nihilego.
Oh.
It is a parasite Pokemon. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that was our.
But it's
good
cool.
one.
It's a nice hollow. I like
guess.
the hollow on there. There's the
There it is. We
energy.
didn't guess.
Whitney,
Houston.
Flaffy,
Aw,
last card.
this is it.
Oh, no,
not a Shuckle.
No Shuckle.
Guys,
Wow.
I can't express my disappointment.
Guys, why? Why is it so hard? I think we've opened. So I've been doing some shorts.
Mm-hmm. Which you should go watch. They're pretty cool.
Yes, if you want to follow the Shuckle hunt. I think we've opened like 5 or 6 packs now. Looking for a Shuckle and no Shuckle.
Not a Shuckle.
And we're not talking like ultra rares. We're talking just commons and uncommons. Shuckles are like commons and uncommons.
They're supposed to be, you're supposed to get them like you get Wurmples or Caterpies.
But no.
Yeah.
No Shuckles.
You get Wurmples and Caterpies.
So, that being said, send us your Shuckles. We have a
Oh,
P.O.
wait.
box.
We should have said, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Should have kept it sealed. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
What's the name of that channel? I watch it all the time, and I
Deep
never...
Pocket Monster, I think is what it is.
Deep Pocket Monster, yeah. Okay, definitely,
That's a fun
guys,
one.
I will say, if you like Pokemon opening,
Yeah.
that's the only one I actually
That's a
watch,
fun
is Deep
one.
Pocket Monster.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch.
Yeah. So, thank you. That was fun opening up those cards. I've been waiting to open a lot of those. The MetaZoo definitely are my favorites.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Yes.
this
Yes. So send us your Shuckles. We got a P.O. box. Because obviously we can't find them. Maybe you're sitting on a bunch of them that you don't want anymore. He's kind of
Look
in
at
the
that.
light.
Well, I know. He's just like a halo of saintly goodness.
It
Because
says
he's so
Shuckle,
amazing.
Shuckle.
Right now, this Shuckle is fermenting berries in his shell.
Wow.
That is what Shuckles do.
I guess.
That's lore.
That is lore. Well, thank you for so much for thank you for
Thank you for all the things.
Thank you for watching this video.
Please
Give us a like.
subscribe
To the channel.
hit the little bell icon.
Follow us if you like the podcast. Make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and check us out on Facebook. All the stuff in the link description, or whatever, in the YouTube video description.
We got you. We
Yep.
got you covered.
Yep. Okay. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.